guys, it's Drew from the Good, Bad and Fanboy store. I'd like to thank everyone for their comments and private messages and things about my gran personally. It really meant a lot to me. The weekend's been quite difficult for me and my wife as our dog had to get put down. So it's been one of those times where it's been a lot of deaths at the one time and it's quite difficult to deal with. Anyway, I thought I would shoot this whole video today, as I'm not going to make it to the comic book store till till Thursday, which is payday, obviously with the dog getting put down, obviously stretches the finances a little bit. So anyway, a lot of these comics you'll have seen in everybody else's videos from weeks ago, but obviously it's from when my gran passed that I hadn't made a video, so, well, one of them you'll have seen. A lot of the others are back issues and things. So firstly, I showed this in my last video, Excalibur with Chris Claremont. I love the characters in this book, especially when I was younger. Captain Britain was one of my favourites, not just because I'm British, but I just always thought he was a really well written character at the time. I've also got up there somewhere in my graphic novel collection a Captain Britain graphic novel. If you bear with me, I'll just get it. If you've not read this, I'd highly recommend it. It's very good. It's Captain Britain in MI13 Secret Invasion. It's Paul Cornell who wrote it and was art by Leonard King. It's covers, I think it was like a 4-issue mini-series. That's just like the trade version of it. It was like £6.99 when it came out back in the day, which was probably in the noughties, sometime, I don't know, 2000 and whatever. Really good. A lot of the British characters in it, and that one being a favourite of mine. It's really cool. It's just a side note, I've had that since it came out. So Excalibur, recommend anytime you can pick up Excalibur, especially the Claremont run. I'm going to try and get in singles issues. That's one of my, probably after I've got the Fantastic Four run finished, I might go into it, or I don't know. I keep coming up with, oh, I'm going to do this run or I'm going to do that run, but I think after the Fantastic Four run, I don't know. It might be that, it might be Punisher, it might be something like that. Anyway, this one you've seen in everyone's video, so I won't go on about it too much. Oh, clear again. That one, they're going to do a series of, which Adam mentioned. You should check out his channel, I'll leave a link. I'm happy with that, that's a good book. I also heard a strange rumour that to try and diversify the Spider-Man franchise, they're going to make Gwen Stacy's Spider-Woman movie, or at least it's been rumoured and it's in development. Her name escapes me at the moment. The actress that was playing her in The Amazing Spider-Man Part 1 and 2, possibly coming back to play her in like an alternate, easy for me to say, reality type thing. I'm not really that interested in seeing that, but the book is really well written. I love the art, and I would definitely pick it up if it was a series. I've not picked any of the other Spider-Verse books up, it's not something that's particularly interesting, but that one I liked. Finally tracked this down. I missed when it came out at first. Iron Fist. It's a second print. I don't really give crap if it's second print, first print, 58th print. I just wanted to read the story. I've always liked Iron Fist. Pardon me again. I've always liked Iron Fist. Luke Cage is a duo, and I really like the idea of Iron Fist up in the solo series, so I picked it up. I've read it. It's good. It's probably not what I was expecting it to be, but I'm going to pick up some of the other issues that give it a go. I also picked up Fantastic Four #2. That's a first print. I'm going to start collecting some, well, I may start collecting it. I don't know if it was just because I didn't have the first issue of it that I found it to be a bit arse backwards, but I'll get the first issue, probably the third and the fourth, if I'm still not completely sold on it by then I'll just won't pick any more of it. I got Wolverine and the X-Men #40. Not read that yet. I got that in a pack of 3 comics for £1. It's, as I say in a lot of my videos, it's just a way that I see if I'm going to like something or not, and you know, 9 times out of 10 I probably like something but not enough to collect it, but it's good to have in my collection just the issues because I like them. This I do like, obviously, for God of Thunder. I think most people probably like that run. I think it's 24 it goes. Definitely collecting them. Hopefully on Thursday, fingers crossed, picking up Thor issue 1 with female Thor, if there's still get any left. I might end up having to get it off eBay for more than cover price at this point. I also got Cable and X-Force Vendetta Part 3. It's number 19 of that series. I have Part 1 and 2, so having Part 3 was good. Strangely don't have any other issues from it, I just have, you know, 17, 18 and 19 now, but I quite like it. I might actually get some more of them. Inhumanity #2, this came in the pack. Didn't know much about it, but do actually like it. I do quite like Matt Fraction as a writer at times. I think on some books he's not suited, and that shows really early in the run, but I quite like that, so I might look for a #1 of it. I'm trying to do this as quick as I've got, so if I'm skipping past ones and you want my opinion on them, more of my opinion on them or whatever, just leave a comment and I'll shoot a video with just the ones you mention and I'll go more in depth. Damien's Son of Batman #4. It's my first from that. That was the third in the pack. I liked it. I do like Damien as a character, always have, so I'm going to pick up the first 3 of it as well. I've seen them go on eBay and sets, and some of the people I know from my shop, the people I get stock from, I've seen them go for reasonably good price, so I'm probably pick them in. I also got the Batman and Robin annual, which is quite good. That's something, you know, it's the version I've got of it's in quite crappy condition. It's got a lot of spine wear on it for a newish book, but I'm not going to rush out and get a better copy or whatever, but it's quite good. This one I like. I've got a few of these now. thinking of getting the run, but I don't know. Justice League Dark, number 27. I've got like, I think it's 18, 21, 25 and now 27, so I might get the run of that. That again goes cheap, so I might pick it up. That's Marvel and DC for the kind of modern stuff over and done with. It's 2 Image books now. Invincible, number 108. I like Invincible. Fortunately missed out on the early part of it, so as you know, the first, I don't know, 30 issues of it are quite expensive at times, especially the first 10. So I've got about 4 or 5 issues of it now, so I'm going to buy a kind of run from maybe 100 up and get the rest in trade. Saga, chapter 18. I like Saga. I've got a bunch of Saga. I also have Saga. I can't remember what note I think I have it up to date digitally through Comicology app. I've said this before, but I don't know if I've said it on a video. On Comicology, the reason I have it is they often do 45% discount, and when they do that, you know, I'll get a shit ton of comics, because you're basically getting almost 2 for the price of 1 type thing. And I got Saga run on it. I've got a lot of indie type titles that way that are expensive to buy back issues of, so I quite, you know, I like Saga. I'd prefer to have the paper copies of it, but you know, try buying Saga number 1 cheap now unless it's the reprints. I got another couple from a Fantastic Four run. Got 328 and 227, which is a cover I like quite a bit. Racking up my Fantastic Four run now, so I'm reckoning it's going to take me another 2 years to do it, but I will at some point have 150 through 400, if not 100 through 400. I'm not rushing and getting them whenever I see them. I'm getting them for the best price I can get them at. So I'll get them when I get them, basically. I love the older Fantastic Four stories. I think my opinion of the new one that I had, the number 2, is I probably don't like it as much as I probably would have if I hadn't been reading these that are a lot better written. I've got Fantastic Four books up there, you know, with Stan Lee stuff, so you know, when you've read the classic stuff, that kind of modern type stuff sometimes doesn't hold up. I've got these 2 reprint 3D comics. First up, Dick Tracy with glasses. I love 3D comics. Obviously I'd like to get the originals, but they're a bit pricey. I got that for 80p or something, so like $1.30, something like that. So I read it straight away, loved it. It's awesome. So is this one, which doesn't really fit what I have as a comic collection probably, but Baby Huey in 3D. I'd love the original like that. That would be one of my top buys if I could get the original. That is really good in 3D. I love a lot of Harvey Comics type stuff. It's quite funny. And the 3D actually works quite well in these comics. You see, a lot of modern 3D comics are a bit crap. I find it's just the 3D, you actually get a headache trying to read the thing, but the old style 3D glasses and that's great. They should definitely bring that back as a gimmick. And lastly, found this, got it for I believe £1, so $1.50 maybe at the most. Probably overpaid, but I wanted it when I was younger and never got it because I could never find it. And it's The Shroud, first issue. I remember Spider-Man issues that were building them up, like who's the Shroud and is he a good guy or a bad guy story, like on the cover there, ally or enemy. I always wanted it, I could never find it. But back then when I was buying from newsagents, so you know, it wasn't comic book shops or anything like that. So if they didn't have it in the week it came out, you never got it. But I always wanted it, and I'm glad I've got it in my collection. It's actually quite a good read. So hopefully on Thursday I'll have picked up 4 if it's in, Fade Out Part 2 if it's in. It should be in. Going by what the manager and the comic book shop's been saying, it's not a big seller in Edinburgh apparently. What else? What was another one I was going to pick up? Oh yeah, I'm dropping Rocket Raccoon. I'm cutting back on how many comics I buy. I think, you know, this year me and my wife have, pardon me, racked up a bad debt with one thing happening after the other, so I'm going to cut back for a while. So when it comes to modern stuff, you know, like every month I'm going to be picking up the new Cap comic with the Falcon, being Captain America, and the new Iron Man. So I'm going to start collecting 2 from issue 1. I'm going to keep the Fade Out to ends. I think it's 6 issues. It's not an ongoing, I would imagine. I'm sure it's 6. Possibly longer though. What else? I think that's it, other than I think everything else will be back issues got cheap. I've got a lot of stock that I'll be getting on Saturday for the store. There's a couple of things in there that are earmarked for myself. And I'm looking to, probably not by the end of the year, but the start of next year, I'm looking into possibly open up in like a stall type thing. I'm like an indoor market to sell my comics, because you know what I've been looking into it, it's actually cheaper to run a stall than it is to run an eBay site at the moment. I think it's 30 odd, is it 30 quid a month, and for eBay at the moment for me, which is, you know, $45–50, and then on top of that they take a percentage off your sales, so I have to sell obviously enough to cover that. You know, when you're selling comics, some of the comics I'm selling for £1, you know, like $1.50, because I have to charge postage because I can't afford not to, but I charge exactly what postage will cost. I don't make money at postage, I don't believe in it. I know other people do it, but I can't. I just don't believe in doing that. So it's a lot of money each month, and there's obviously months where I don't sell as much as the actual cost. So I'm thinking moving to like having basically a very small store, being like a, you know, little, I don't know, maybe 5 long boxes and a couple of short boxes type stall somewhere, selling that way, advertising on Instagram and Twitter and on here probably, and some of the videos that we're doing. So I'm thinking something like that would make a good setup for me. Final goal obviously with that type of thing would be to have my own shop at some point. Not a big shop, like a small shop. Selling back issues and stuff. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. But anyway, that was the haul for the last 4 weeks, 5 weeks would it be. The next one will be whatever I get at the comic book shop. The one after that will probably be a review of my I'll show you. Just get one down. I'll be reviewing some of this type of thing. I get this collection. I get 2 books out every month, and it's got like artwork on the spine. Builds up to a nice art piece. There's 64 in the set. I don't know how many I've got. I think. So I think it's a year and a half left in the collection, and they're talking about extending it, but I'm stopping it at 64. I'm not falling for the we're going to have these great titles and then they give you middle of the next artwork, so it's nothing to do with artwork you've got and you've got to collect a whole load of them. So that'll free up some more pennies for back issues and stuff then. So anyway, I just want to say thanks for watching. That was quite a long video, probably bored the crap out of you. But yeah, I'll be doing review videos and things from now on. Obviously cutting down on the hauls, so I'll be reviewing things. I'm probably going to be reviewing some comic related movies and stuff like that as well. So, and I'll probably do some vlog stuff as well, and diversify the channel a bit. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, and I'll see you in your videos and comment. Cheers.